Christmas 2014. Happy Joyful Christmas. It was about 2 days after that. Lily was increasingly lethargic and very weak, and she talked about how her head was hurting. And when we got home, I helped carry her into her bed and put her to sleep. And I go in there and I look at her, and she just looks at me, and then all of a sudden the seizure started. Within no time at all, we were on our way to the ICU. Lily was going in for emergency surgery to put a drain in. Lily ended up not being able to speak, not being able to eat, paralyzed on one side of the body. It was almost like that she had had a stroke. We got the pre-results in that it was called glioblastoma multiforme. And then of course, as a mom, you want to know all the hard stuff. In case I had to prepare myself, once she got out of the hospital and continue on with the infusions and monthly chemo, every 2 weeks doctor's appointment, labs, follow-up MRI, CT this, infusion this, medication this, rehab this. And then it just got to the point that Lily was falling, and getting up and out of her wheelchair onto her bed was becoming really hard for her. It was wearing her out. And that's when her doctor talked about maybe it's time to start thinking about hospice. Not saying that we need to start thinking about the end, but knowing that this could maybe benefit Lily and maybe benefit myself. So that's how we got in contact with Hope Hospice. I placed the phone call, and literally in no time at all, they were out at the house assessing, asking me what Lily's needs were, asking me what limitations, asking me what special equipment. And all within the same day, Lily had all of her equipment in no time at all. And it made such a difference.
We have a program called Angel of Hope. And what that program is, it's a way for us to leverage our partnerships in the community. If we go in and meet with our families, we're asking our patients and families, what do you hope for today? If we can do one thing to make their life better, then that's what we want people to focus on. A lot of times, people just want the people they love around them. But sometimes, especially when we do pediatric hospice, we do find that they may have something that's very doable that we're able to achieve, and without asking those questions, we may miss it.
We found out that one of the hopes that Lily had was to see the movie Jungle Book, which was the new Disney version that was in theaters.
We were anticipating coming home. That's what we really thought before we got the news of how limited and precious what we had left was going to be. And so with the staff and everybody here, they arranged a big shebang to pretty much make Lily be the queen of the day and give her the royal VIP treatment, and just set up a whole gala of affairs for this girl.
The only way that we could show Lily the movie in the hospital was if the Disney Corporation would be willing to provide us the DVD.
So we spent one evening with, I think, 6 to 8 other families on the oncology unit, and we just had a family night. Endless amounts of pizza, endless amounts of popcorn, soda, candy out the wazoo, and then there's my child in the zone.
It was truly a magical night because Lily's eyes never left that screen. She was so focused on that movie. She was so thrilled with every aspect of it.
I mean, literally, I was not even inches away from her, and she's sitting here trying to push me out of the way. She did not want to miss a single moment of that movie. And then after the movie was over, I said, "What'd you think?" She's like, "It was awesome." So she went to bed smiling that night.
And at the end, as her mother pushed her wheelchair back down to her room, I knew that we had fulfilled our mission. We had fulfilled the last wish of a 12-year-old child.
At Hope Hospice, if we can just take one step back and always just look at the whole person, look at the family and the patient, and really look to see how can we make a difference? How do we make a difference in what's going on right now? For us, we only see a snapshot of a patient, and these people were other people. So we always are trying to remind ourselves that we don't treat diagnoses, that we actually treat people, and finding out who they were and what they did and what they need. We couldn't do what we do without the support from the community and the board of directors and all of our donors. So thank you so much for allowing these programs to continue and allowing us to care for our families within our communities and help provide grief support to these families. Thank you so much for all of the donations. We couldn't do it without you.